Welcome back. This is the final coaching video in this series where we have been working to help prepare and support you through our CCWS Candida Cleanser Protocol. Today's focus is healing leaky gut. We're going to dive into 2 superfoods that you can make at home to start rebuilding your intestinal lining and immune system after a Candida infection. According to Functional Medicine University, leaky gut syndrome is a major cause of disease and dysfunction in modern society. It accounts for at least 50% of chronic complaints as confirmed by laboratory tests. It is a major root cause of so many health conditions, and if you have Candida overgrowth, we've come to learn that chances are you also have leaky gut syndrome. Because if you remember correctly from the previous videos, when Candida shifts from its single-celled yeast form into its pathogenic fungal form, it grows those hyphae, those filaments that poke through your gut lining and cause leaky gut. So get this, your gut lining is a large part of your immune system. Think of it as the fortress walls that protect your body, your temple. And your cell or your gut lining is 1 cell thin. It's microscopic. It's this teeny tiny cell that protects your inner world from the outer world. Now think about that for a second. Okay, so imagine this. Your gut is technically this long tube from your mouth into your anus. And inside of this tube, it's hollow and it's technically still the outside world. So just how your skin serves as a protective barrier from the dangers of the outside world, you don't want to just let everything in. Your gut lining in this tube serves that same purpose, but on the inside. And it's 1 cell thin, making sure that nothing comes inside that's toxic. So leaky gut means this intestinal barrier is now porous, letting shit in, literally your poop, toxins, undigested food particles, parasites, viruses, all start to leak into your bloodstream, triggering systemic inflammation, autoimmune conditions, allergies, brain fog, fatigue, chronic issues. They overlap with Candida. So when we get Candida out of the body, you're left with this leaky gut, and you have some holes to plug up. So our first superfood is the ultimate gut healing elixir, bone broth. Bone broth is rich in nutrients, collagen and gelatin. This is literally the glue that holds us together. They are the main building blocks that are needed to repair the gut lining, as well as skin, joints, and hair. Glycine and proline, these are essential amino acids that reduce gut inflammation and support bile production for better fat digestion. L-glutamine, a critical nutrient that serves as fuel for your gut cells, so it accelerates repair and reduces permeability. It also includes minerals, which include calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, all of which support overall function of the body and cellular repair. There are a lot of pre-made bone broth powders and bone broths on the market, but honestly the best is homemade. Use high quality bones, grass-fed beef, lamb, or pasture-raised chicken. Throw those bones in a pot of water, simmer for 24 to 48 hours, and voila, you got it. The simmering allows for the nutrients to be pulled out of the bones and into the broth. Make sure to add a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, and that helps to draw the minerals out of the bones and into the broth. You can add flavor with herbs like carrot, celery, parsley, garlic, onion, turmeric, ginger. So it's actually very, very easy. And if you are buying from the store, please make sure that there's no fillers, there's no MSG, there's no wheat. You just really want good, clean stuff. So next we have ghee. Ghee is simply clarified butter, heated slowly until the water evaporates and the milk solids separate, leaving behind pure butter fat. This has been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine as a powerful gut and immune supporting food. Because ghee is rich in butyrate. This is a short chain fatty acid that acts as a super fuel for your gut lining. It's such an important source of energy that intestinal cells will die without it. It's that important. And here's a fun fact. Did you know that your good gut bacteria naturally make butyrate from the fiber in your food? Who'd have thunk? You're making butter in your belly right now. However, if you remember from our last video about probiotics, Candida thrives in gut dysbiosis, in a gut that is lacking probiotics. So if you have Candida overgrowth, you probably don't have the beneficial bacteria in your gut that make the butyrate, and therefore are lacking this nutrient to feed your gut cells, which is then another contributing factor to leaky gut. So adding ghee to your diet ensures that you're getting a direct source of this crucial gut healing nutrient. It's going to help you absorb more nutrients from your food. How? By repairing, feeding, and strengthening the villi in your intestines. So the villi are these little finger-like protrusions that line your intestines. And these guys are responsible for nutrient absorption. They're like a little shag rug. And certain foods like gluten over time grind these little guys away, these little fingers, and that's what can cause conditions like celiacs and IBS and nutrient deficiencies. So butyrate goes in and heals that and can help fix that. And it's also very powerful antifungal and antimicrobial, which will then again help you fight off Candida. And you can find store-bought ghee, but it actually kind of doesn't taste really good. The best, again, homemade, and it's so easy to make. Just go get some butter from pastured source, stick it in a small pot on low heat, let it simmer for 40 to 60 minutes. It will turn this nice golden color as the milk solids separate, and you can even caramelize it a little bit for a nice, rich, sweet-like flavor. Then you strain it and you let it cool. And one of ghee's greatest perks is that 99% of people who are lactose or casein intolerant can enjoy ghee without any problems because the milk solids have been removed. So, drink bone broth daily and cook with ghee, and even add ghee into your broth for a potent gut healing combination. Pairing both broth and ghee together is, in my opinion, one of the fastest and most effective ways to provide your body with those building blocks to finally repair your gut. And remember, partner them with probiotics. Because remember, in the last video we talked about the probiotics being the construction workers in your intestines that orchestrate the healing and the process of the regeneration of your gut lining. So as you've been tuning in, I hope you can see now that as we've moved through this coaching series that everything is connected and builds upon itself. The Candida Cleanser partnered with a supportive diet, liver and detox supports like activated charcoal and Zeoco, leaky gut repair and replenishing with probiotics. So I hope that you implement as many of these tools as possible so you can make a complete recovery and really start to thrive. So if you need additional support, please reach out in the Facebook support group. We have coaches on staff, so if you need that one-on-one support, reach out. We're so happy to help. And the most important thing here to remember is be patient with yourself. Healing from Candida doesn't happen overnight. Rome wasn't built overnight. It's with consistency and these small habits that add up. Plus, with the Candida Cleanser, it's a real game changer. I am so confident that you'll start seeing results much sooner than you think. So keep up the great work.
This cleanse, I can't overstate the impact that it's had on my life.
It has changed my whole life. It's almost like I'm addicted to feeling good. I think you said that. And I don't want to go back.
I am in a completely new place. And I could feel it because my mind was so clear.
I ended up feeling so good. I felt so clear and awake. I was looking at people in the eyes at work. I was talking to them and I was there in the moment.
My marriage, my social life, work, motherhood. I think everybody can notice.
Even my friends, they're like, you look like life's treating you good. You look different.
It's affecting the people around me. It's affecting the people in my life. And it's inspiring my friends and my family to want to take care of themselves.
I had my sovereignty back. I was sovereign again.